Welcome back, everyone. Having a good credit score and a good credit history is really going to help you when it comes time to get a mortgage loan and buy a house. Joining me now is mortgage expert Tyler Osby. This is our topic for HomeWise today. We are talking about protecting your credit. We're going to focus on one thing in particular. Tyler, I'll let you start us off. What is this one thing that's really a big deal when we're talking about your credit?
I think the easiest thing to control is payment history and having on-time payments. And we were talking about it earlier. 35% of your credit score is that payment history, and it's really simple to screw it up. And unfortunately, the only way to fix it is a whole lot of time. So there's some things that you can do to kind of prevent yourself from having some issues, specifically with payment history.
And speaking from my experience, before we move to garage door number 2, I've seen one late payment on a credit card affect somebody's credit score by 50 points or more.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very, very damaging.
And it's overnight.
And
It's
it
immediate.
happens so quickly.
Yeah.
Let's move to garage door number 2 here, where we are going to talk more about, okay, what is the harm? Let's say you had a credit card payment that you forgot about and you paid it late. What's the damage?
Massive. I mean, your credit score is going to take a huge hit, which is going to affect interest rates. It'll affect things like private mortgage insurance, homeowners insurance. People don't think about it, but even things like getting a job can be tied to having, good credit. So it's important, right? It's really important.
What about lenders like yourself or underwriters when they're reviewing loans and deciding whether or not to approve them? If they see that somebody has maybe not just one late payment, but multiple late payments, how are they viewing that?
Well, I mean, it's always an indication of their likelihood to repay the debt that we're trying to help them get, right? So if you have late payments, it certainly makes it more challenging. It's not an immediate, disqualifier by any means, but we talk about layers of risk when we nerd out over mortgage stuff. That's one of those things, right? So having on-time payments makes a huge difference. And the thing I can't mention enough is once you have a late pay, if it's a legitimate late pay, it takes a serious amount of time to be able to rebuild. I mean, you can't just pay down a balance and it goes away.
Right, that you're stuck with that late payment and the impact to your credit score for a while. You kind of got to claw your way back from it.
Yeah.
So behind garage door number 3, safety measures. What can you do if you feel that you're one of these people who might be at risk of making a late payment? What can you do to avoid that from happening?
So my little unlock was setting up an auto pay. So I have bill pay through my banking. I just have an automatic payment that always covers what would be the minimum payment, right? And it's always hitting well before the due date. So no matter what, like if I totally lose the mail or I'm on travel or something, it's going to get paid at least the minimum amount. Even if you pay them off every month, which is a habit I'm now on the way of doing. I haven't always been that way. But it's huge to have that auto pay, so that way you know it's getting paid and you don't end up with a late payment.
Also, I think it makes sense, just know your monthly budget, right? So you're not charging up outside of your means. And then finally, let's say you do damage your credit. This last one here was kind of a key to quickly, or maybe in a quicker fashion than you can on your own, piggyback off somebody else's. How do you do that?
Well, you can add yourself as an authorized user on an account, which will help, but it doesn't completely mitigate late pays. It's looked at a whole lot more critically. If an underwriter's looking at your credit report and they see the only positive trade line is one that's an authorized user, it's not always a sure thing. It can be a real problem.
Okay, Tyler, thank you so much. If you like what you have seen here today and you would like to share it, just check out our website, who13.com. We've got lots of HomeWise segments posted there for you.